recording?
Yep.
Oh, here we are. You know, we're not even ready yet. All right, this is Edgewind.
And Ruiner.
And we are watching Season 1, Episode 5, Griffin the Brush Off, or like I like to call it, this fucking... My episode title should be, This Fucking Bitch. Or another one would be, You Don't Believe What This Bitch Is Doing. So, first off, Gilda.
No, first off, Pinkie keeps up with Rainbow Dash pretty well.
Yeah, for a pony that should be able to do Mach 20 very well, according to Death Battle. You know, that's pretty fat. Slapstick humor, I love it. But first, next off, Gilda. I know exactly where she is from. Detroit.
You speak from experience.
Hey, I've never been to Detroit. I'm from New York. And anyone listening in Binghamton, miss you guys. Keep eating them Speedies for me. Yes, a Pegasus that eats Speedies, I will go to hell. But no,
that's kind of ironic, actually.
It is. Well, Speedies come in a variety of flavors.
Now that I mean the name.
What?
Speedy.
I'm gonna kill myself. All right, here we go. Pranks. We've all done them. I've never felt bad about it. I know there was one time in middle school, this dude was making fun of me in chorus for being blind and having to have really big sheet music, really large print stuff. So he gets, it's chorus, we gotta do some kind of stupid yearly written exam for finals or some shit, I don't remember. But he gets up to sharpen his pencil. He comes back to sit down, and while he was gone, I had very carefully hooked my feet in the legs of his chair. Andy's sitting right next to me. He doesn't say a damn word. I don't even know if it was because he was drawing or if he saw what I was doing and he had no problem with it. He turns his fat ass around to sit down, and I yank that chair back, and he goes ass over tea kettle. I got in trouble for it. I didn't get suspended or nothing. I got a very harsh talking to, but I don't feel bad about it. There have been other pranks I've done, like at work, one of my coworkers, I took something of his. I think it was his water or something. I can't remember. No, it was his gloves. And I said I had thrown them in the trash, but really I had just stuffed them into a drawer. And I'm like, I think I might have accidentally thrown them in that trash can. I let him dig in one of two trash cans that are next to each other. And I'm like, no. And then I pretend not to be looking because, you know, I can get away with saying that I'm blind sometimes. I'm like, what? No, not that one. I meant that one right there. So I let him dig all the way to the bottom through all the crap that we get at our donation store. I won't drop any names here. It's a place where you can.
You've already mentioned it once.
Well, I ain't saying it no more. But you support a mission of putting people to work. But he digs all the way to the bottom of this trash, just full of, you know, people's used crap and whatnot. And I'm like, it should be in there. Just keep going a little further. I let him do this for like 5 minutes until he sees me trying not to bust a gut. And he comes over all pissed off. Where did you really put them? I'm like, they're in that drawer, you simp. He was so pissed. He looked like he wanted to punch me.
But to be fair, a lot of people get that feeling around you.
Yeah, I endure a sense of wanting to kick my ass, but thankfully I have the skills and the weapons to keep it from happening.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever. If I have, it isn't worth mentioning any good pranks. So
I could have sworn you've pranked me once or twice.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember. So onward.
Onward and upwards.
Poor Celestia. Actually, no, never mind. No, poor Celestia. She's a troll.
She is a troll.
She deserves it.
But also, I'm sure that would be construed as treason or something.
Well, I don't know. Well, it's hard to say with Celestia.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, dear. It seems like the voice actors have a lot of fun on this show.
Yeah.
Oh god, someone's stealing something.
Oh. Nope, never mind.
No, not just them making a quick getaway.
I can't remember where it was. Like, so I like how I love how some like the car alarms are supposed to be like alert someone's stealing a car, call the police or come check it out. It's like a just pretty much come check it out. Someone's trying to steal a car, and then now all equates to like everyone just going shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no one gives a crap. Like
just hurry up and take it. Get that noise out of here.
Exactly. Like if I'll never own a car, unfortunately, because of my eyesight. But if I ever owned a car, I would want them to take it. Just let them get let them get in the car. The doors lock. The car won't start, and all it does is play the Rickroll song.
So
trips the silent alarm to the police.
so I don't get that, Frank. That concoction would have exploded anyway, whether or not the ink on the paper disappeared or not.
Yeah, exactly. That one was.
Just it didn't make much sense.
It's asinine.
I love this laugh though. I love Applejack's laugh right there.
Yeah, AJ's cool. She is Americana. She's very Americana. You know, this episode isn't so bad after all. I haven't seen any bitchy griffins yet, so I'm pretty happy with it.
That telescope, it's like, how's this working?
I've often questioned the technology of Equestria, actually, because at times it seems inconsistent.
No, but like it's angled upward towards the sky, and she's keeping an eye on Fluttershy across a small lake, or whatever a pond. It's more of a pond, but the telescope is angled upwards.
Yeah, that's true. And I like how there's some restraint. Like, you know, you don't mess with Fluttershy. There are some people that are delicate, and you shouldn't do that kind of stuff too. So, though it's not the main lesson of this episode, it's a very good little mini lesson. Hey, you know, show some restraint. If you know someone can't handle that crap, don't do it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, no one likes to see Fluttershy cry. I hope I don't see her cry this episode. I don't think she will, though.
I did show you, didn't I? The Deadpool thing.
Oh yeah.
Where he's strapped down in a theater and like with his eyes taped open, and I think it was like some for like the movie awards or something like that. I can't remember what it was supposed to be. It was like a claymation, and he's like, the movie starts, and he's like, and it's Fluttershy like skipping along the field with the basket during what's it called, Swarm of the Century.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh hey, that's my favorite. And then all of a sudden it switches to her like whimpering and about to start crying, and he's like, no, it's a sin, it's a sin. You think we'll ever know more about the Junior Speedsters?
No, you know, as much as I hate Gilda for what, you know, for being, you know, bitchy in general and trying to frame Rainbow Dash for murder. Oh, I'm sorry. I would actually like to see some more of her. I'd like to see. I know clearly there is some backstory to these two.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's missed potential that we haven't seen it. Now, like we heard a review earlier, from the FOB Equestria, which, you know, I love the military, and I just subscribe to them, and, you know, keep doing what you're doing in FOB Equestria. But one of the things they said was it wouldn't make sense for, you know, Gilda or Lightning Dust to show up at the Equestria Games and have an episode be about that. But, and this is true, but I do think there should be something to do with Gilda. Like, there needs, I don't care if they make amends or not, but I would like to see, you know, how they came to be friends and whatnot. And who knows, maybe there is a chance for redemption between the two in the main six. You know, I just, you know, speaking out of the pure as a fan, you know, I'm pretty sure Hasbro or the writers are probably never going to do anything like that again. But I would like to see it. I think it would be a very good episode. Teach a good lesson or two.
It's probably not going to happen, though. It's been pretty long now since this episode.
Well, yeah, but it was also a long time for Trixie, and she came back in season 3.
Was it 3?
Yeah, it was. She was in 1, then she was in 3, so it's quite a skip. So, who knows? We could see Gilda. She is an established character in the universe by now. There's no undoing that, you know. So, who knows? I have my hopes up.
I do like her design, though.
Griffins in general in this show look pretty awesome, I have to say.
Like I like those two female ones in the Equestria games. They looked really cool.
Yeah. Actually, I've actually had a bit of a problem. Not a major problem, but a slight one with Pegasi wings. I mean, the shape kind of changes. Like when the wing looks totally different when it's pressed up against the torso, than as opposed to when it's spread. Like when it's against the torso, it looks proper, very avian and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they're spread, the feathers look like each one has had one too many Twinkies. And we've learned that every race of ponies has its own element of magic. So I kind of wonder what the element of magic about Pegasi is. You know, unicorns can do all their...
The weather?
Well, no, I mean, not even that. Just, specifically a Pegasus. Like, is walking on clouds, manipulating weather. I mean, how does all that work? Well, no one will ever see anything like that, but it's fun to think. At least I think it's fun to think. I haven't done much thinking recently, but I like to think and think. Gilda is a very good representation of how two-faced griffins or people or ponies or furries or whatever can be. I couldn't help it. I had to say it. I like furries, mostly because the furries that I know have lots and lots of guns. And guns make me happy.
Look at that grin.
I don't have a grin. I have a grin because I have a Coke right here. Ooh, I haven't opened it yet. Mmm. That wonderful carbonated goodness that I'm never getting paid to advertise for. It's like that thing from Family Guy when it's Walt about Disney World. Come to Disney World, bring money.
Look at this. How often do you see Pinkie walk?
No, you don't. You really don't. She does her little Pepe Le Pew hop.
Her Pepe Le Pew hop, or she just zips around, or just appears out of nowhere.
Pinkie is an enigma. But I honestly think Pinkie has some kind of extra dimensional power. She doesn't seem to fit in with any kind of the social norms of anywhere. She's clearly aware that I think, and sometimes she's very aware this is a show. And she is clearly aware of she can break the laws of physics, like in Too Many Pinkie Pies. I love how when she swings off the rope, it stops and all the way down. And even Dash was like, "How did you do that?" I love shit like that.
But I had a thought earlier, and I forgot what it was, but now I remembered.
Okay, congratulations.
I want to see a picture of Up and Pinkie.
The
movie, Up and Pinkie.
I love that movie. Now, I don't know, maybe we'll review movies, I don't know, we'll comment on movies. But, right now, commenting on episodes requires at least some degree of thought. I don't know how we'll be able to do it for a full hour and a half or whatever.
Okay, so here's the part where she just turns into a total bitch.
Yeah.
But it made me think.
Oh, look at that face!
Son of a bitch.
Get my. That's it.
But it made me think when I first saw this, like that phrase, watch where you're going. It doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, really.
Because that implies that you were watching where you were going.
Yeah.
And purposely just let them bump into you.
Yeah, exactly.
And get pissed. And you get pissed.
I can get away with saying that for a couple reasons.
Maybe a few.
Okay.
Maybe one.
Her facial expression did not change from the fade out to the fade in. I just noticed that. So does that mean she walked all the way from the streets of Ponyville to wherever she is now with that expression on her face?
Sugar Cube Corner, by the looks of it. Yeah, that looks like Sugar Cube Corner.
Yeah, I'm a little too far away from the TV. I can't judge. Actually, I can't see anything right now but a bunch of colors that mainly are pink. But I can hear what's going on.
So Fluttershy is a year older than Pinkie. We can now say that she is at least older than Pinkie.
But sometimes not wiser. Pinkie has at times shown to be naive, very naive. But that brings up another point. How old are the ponies?
That is something that a lot of people have wondered.
Yeah,
and talked about and discussed.
Not that it needs a whole episode or something, but like passing and mention. Oh, Twilight, you've been at how old are you now? Like just something.
Like Cutie was it? Yeah, Cutie Mark Chronicles. That's where people look to, since you get to see them all when they were younger.
Yeah, but we don't really see like a birthday or anything.
And I honestly think Fluttershy is probably the oldest amongst them. Since
her or Twilight.
Since when you look at her, her body frame's like a bit different than the rest of them. Her legs look longer than the rest of them, and
yeah, that could just mean she's tall. You're younger than me, but you're taller than me.
Maybe that's a good point. I'm actually when in high school, I was actually the youngest amongst all my friends, but I was the tallest amongst them all. Also.
And in high school, I was the blindest amongst my friends, and I was also the blindest too. Wait, shit.
Combo.
But if I would say they're teenagers. I really do. I think either that or, just borderline 20.
Don't dribble glasses usually only have the hole in one spot, or do they?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either, but it's pretty. If it is, then it's pretty bad luck that she picked the spot where the hole was.
Yeah, really.
Look at that pup.
Also, this is one of those ones where, Gilda's royally a bitch. There's no denying that. But also, I feel she was entrapped. In a way, Dash is kind of responsible for the rift between her and Gilda.
Pinkie and Gilda?
No, just Gilda and Dash and all of them, really.
Yeah.
I think, why didn't Pinkie just go to Dash? We don't know what happened between those two ponies in the commercial break. But why didn't Pinkie just go to Dash and say, hey, there's something going on with Gilda here. She did X, Y, and Z to AV and Fluttershy.
I don't see why she's letting this one get to her so badly.
Dude, when you
it's a complete harmless one, but I guess yeah,
it's adding up on you.
It's adding up. It's piling up.
Yeah, straw breaks the camel's back, so to speak.
God damn it! Damn it, Twilight! Put your dragon on its leash.
It's talking to us. Although, as much as we rip on Spike, not just me and Ruiner here, but as sometimes I think as the fandom as a whole, I do think there is a lot of love for Spike, and I think he's underappreciated a lot.
Oh, he is.
Oh, absolutely. But
even the staff has made fun of that they don't give him enough. They don't give him enough attention.
Yeah, like in that Fob Equestria review, the Too Seriously Brony, you're a cool guy, dude, Semper Fi. You said a lot of people were complaining that the Equestria games was wasted on Spike, and I thought, Celestia, damn it, wasted is a harsh word. I mean, I know Spike, he's kind of not the most important character in the show, but wasted. Ouch! Oh snap! She's hulking out. No.
I was actually thinking more of what was it?
Actually, Evangelion, Berserker.
Was it bats? I can't quite remember now. Where like the main six help. They're helping Applejack. They help Applejack with something, and like after they're done, Spike goes, "Oh, like no problem, Applejack. I was happy to help, even though he didn't do a thing."
Yeah, really. You lazy bastard.
Or at least they didn't show him doing a thing.
Also, there's an episode confirming Spike is a slave. In season 3, remember? A life of indentured servitude.
Oh yeah. Though that was kind of voluntary on his own because of his little dragon code thing.
Yeah. You see, that's how I kind of feel like Gilda's been set up by Pinkie Pie or something to lose her friendship, so Pinkie Pie has them all to herself. Now,
Pinkie Pie is such a better.
She's a sociopath.
No, I was gonna say she's better than I am. Someone pissed me off, I would have gotten back at them if I had a chance.
You see, if I had been in Pinkie Pie's position when Gilda was, bitching out on Fluttershy, That's something I would have friggin', came to Fluttershy's defense.
Yeah.
You don't. That's one thing I really didn't like about Pinkie Pie in this episode is that she just let that happen and did nothing about it until after the fact, and what she did was this.
But like I said, she's definitely better than I am. She instead she tried to make friends with Gilda.
Yeah, really. Which is the better route, really. Fighting should never be your first alternative. And hard to believe that coming from old Edgewood here. I'm doing this review with a knife on my waist. But
it's true. He actually does right now.
I like it. It's sharp and pointy, and I might even do. I might do some my own stuff. If we decide to share this channel, I might try and if I can get someone to help me animate it, I might have Edgewind do reviews for real weapons for the equestrian military. That would be fun.
Has anyone ever got you with one of those buzzy things?
Yes, actually, but I've done some cool stuff as well.
Spike, what are you doing? Get off that Pegasus.
You can't act like you're better than the rest of us. Once again, here we have proof that Celestia is a troll.
Wait, how's this? How's this? How's this her being a troll?
Watch.
It's more. It's more like Twilight got back at her.
Yeah, maybe she was planning to do this to Twilight or whatever. But the fact that Celestia keeps invisible ink in her office.
No, Celestia didn't have it. It was sent to her through the.
Oh, okay.
Through the letter that Twilight sent her.
Oh, okay.
It was wrapped inside the.
Excuse me, I'm blind. Don't notice shit. All right, guys, that's the end of this one. We'll see you next time. I didn't mention this last time, but like, subscribe, favorite, and make us popular. I like people liking me.
You whore.
Yes.
All right. Laters.